As I record today's Bud's Rants and Raves video, we are just a little bit under 10 hours left to vote on this primary election day. Polls close tonight at 7 o'clock. Really important that you get out there and vote. There are a lot of important races, no question about it, and it's our civic duty to vote. And then tonight, tune in to News Radio 102.5 WFLA on the FM dial and AM 540 as well, or on iHeartRadio, for complete election coverage. And the returns will be coming in, and we'll have hourly updates. And it's Decision 2014, the midterm elections, anchored by Alan Spector, backed up by the WFLA news team. So you're going to get the results tonight right here on WFLA. And of course, we're going to be talking about some of the key races tomorrow morning and taking your phone calls in the wake of the election results right here on Bud Hedinger Live from 6 until 9. Some of the key races I'm watching for, I mean, there aren't going to be any primary upsets of Scott and Chris. They'll face each other in the governor's race in the fall. But it's really been interesting to watch Rick Scott seeming to be very, very concerned about Charlie Crist bashing him on cutting education funding a few years ago, which is just what, as a conservative, Rick Scott was elected to do, to downsize government and make us live within our means. But at any rate, Rick Scott's now talking about, oh, we're going to spend this, we're going to spend that. We already have the biggest budget in the history of Florida. It's interesting how far from the right Rick Scott has moved toward the center, and Charlie Crist, of course, he's gone all the way from the right, proud Reagan Republican just a few years ago, to independent, to way off the left, running as a Democrat. I will be amazed in the fall election if people will give Charlie Crist the governor's seat again. We got to watch out for John Micah here. He seems to be running scared a bit, but my guess is he will win the Republican primary in District 7. And what the heck has happened to Alan Grayson? You couldn't get away from the guy. The most outrageous liberal member of the House of Representatives, the Democrat running for re-election in District 9. I mean, it's been crickets ever since he got into the big dust-up with his wife. I have no idea what's happened to Alan Grayson. He has primary opposition. We'll be watching that race with interest. Get out and vote. Join us tonight for the returns. We'll see you tomorrow morning for the results right here on Bud Hedinger Live. That's it for today's video. Join me next time right here on the 50,000 watt front porch, and I'll look for you then.